Welcome, brothers. Spirit has spoken through me, and it is an absolute pleasure to receive this message and to bring this transmission with the beautiful soundscape from Justin Livesay, a friend of mine that has provided this powerful frequency music through his healing capacities to be the basis of the frequency that guides us deep into our memory to access those hidden parts of the subconscious mind, so that you, as the male that you are, can activate your warrior, your light warrior. So this transmission specifically is for the men to go back in time and collect the soul fragments that may have been lost or given up, the abilities or the metaphors, the number sequences through frequency coding that will bring the Viking remembrance, the inner beast, and the primal warrior of the soul. Knowing that all of these energies of these archetypal expressions are energetic signatures, and they can all be used in a negative lens from the ego or from wounding, and yet they can also be used from the lens of source, God, truth. And as we walk the path as leaders in this reality for a new earth to be paved, we require the warriors of light to stand in their truth and fight for what's right. Now, I would invite you to let go of the interpretation of mind that you may have, or previous programming of what fighting or being at war is. I would like you to release the idea that you are at war and reclaim your sovereignty, freedom, and peace. And as you move through this journey, I will be guided with the frequencies, the activations through light language, soul song for the brotherhood, specifically focusing on the warrior archetype and the knights in arms, the brothers in arms. And we have a strong connection to Greece and whatever is deciding to come through from the Greek gods in their purified expression. So I'd invite you for the next 40 minutes to find a comfortable position where you can sit or lay down to receive this information. This is a journey through the quantum realms and through the dimensions, and what would be most beneficial is that you stay present during this experience, that you stay anchored in your physical body, and that you open your mind and your consciousness to seeing what's ready to unfold into the remembrance and the awareness of who you are and why you're here. Ensuring you're hydrated and that you have taken the time to empty your bladder, as that is a way to transmute energy from your body. So ensuring that you are hydrated and ready to drop deep, deep, deep into your warrior spirit. Closing your eyes now. Closing them down deep and heavy, so that your eyes feel as though with each vibration and sound that you feel a stability of connection to God enter you. That you relax into the pillar of strength of divine source moving through you. That as you breathe in and as you breathe out, all distortion, all stress, all overactive mind activity starts to fade away with each exhale. Taking 3 deep breaths in with me with the intention specifically to open and connect and release. Breathing in from the toes, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Inviting the chi, the potency, the power that you be, that flows through you, inward, outward, and in all directions. As you continue to breathe in and out. As we invoke the energy for this transmission into this space to be one of the Viking warrior, the light warrior, the archangel of protection, security, the holder of the divine feminine pillar, masculine pillar. Divine masculine pillar, anchoring in my divine masculine channel, so that this transmission can be one for the men of this reality, clear, concise, and potent in receivership, so that you are in so much conviction of who you be, that you stand strong in the first step to line up to that. As you're being initiated, you are being asked to rise. Continuing to breathe in and out. Every breath, the sacral chakra activates more. Miyatari gu me e she ti kayana noho sayande noho sayande. Every aspect of your being starts to recognize the matter of the earth. As we recognize the earth's structure and we acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land, past, present, and emerging, and we ask for safe passage through the realms, asking that we are guided to find our own primal, tribal, ancestral memory and the location upon planet Earth that holds frequencies, information for each man that receives this in his journey to claiming his Christos and light warrior presence. Reclaiming the power that has been suppressed through emasculation. Mayandaya ku mu'ukore te te te. as we place a protective field of onyx around the space that all beings that receive this, higher selves, and all beings that choose to receive this through the quantum field are placed within this onyx of protection, where my safety and protection codes are placed. Placing in my security coding and ensuring that no outside influences can distort this transmission or any individual's receivership. Mo'okure, dikiare, doshotoku hataya, 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 nosotoekia. As you continue to breathe and invoke the power of the sacral chakra, and allowing the sacral to become the torus field. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. The power of spirit, the fire of spirit, the fire of the warrior of light, that knows how to be of service in the remembrance of who he is. As the sacral chakra spins, spins, spins open, opening through all centers, known and unknown, anchoring each individual being deep into the center of the earth and down even deeper into the void, and locking that in place. Ensuring that all roots and cords have been connected to the ley lines, the cosmic grids within the earth, and the earth structures that support the human experience, including the earth star chakra or the human grid, anchoring you into your physical body, receiving and opening to the divine feminine presence of the earth. You are not one energy, but you are a masculine or male expression of union. And so opening to receiving your own unified expression of frequency, which is source flowing through you, will provide you the most accurate information and guidance for you to know exactly what it is that your next phase of the journey holds. Sending your energy up through all of the body's chakras, up, 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 spinning and opening as all the meridians and the activation points open. Opening, 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 deeply opening to more and more of source, current, the potency of frequency in form. Sending the energy up into the upper dimensions. Mayanda ku baagere ti buokuyanda he she dai dokuanda de te ki kiandai. Moving up through all layers, hitting the points of trajectory within the dimensions and the universes that hold information, remembrance and codes for you, and anchoring your channel into this space. Moving up through the misty laws and then up again into the unity consciousness field, where you find a unified expression of information, infinite intelligence, cosmic consciousness. And then you're going to move up beyond the 12th dimension, as high as you can possibly perceive, until the point of light, and you lock that in place. As above, so below, anchoring that into the heart now. This here, taking a deep breath into that heart space. Warrior of love, warrior of truth, warrior of light. Breathing in. Warrior of love, warrior of truth, warrior of light. Do shatai ki mohundayande ki ande. Allowing yourself to invite the fullest of the capacity of your multidimensional being in physical form here now. This is where you will be guided on the journey to reclaim the power of what you are as a divine masculine in male form. As we now ask the cells, the atoms, and the molecules, the neuropathways, and all aspects of the physical vessel, plasma body, light body, and the monadic cells to activate to what is ready to be remembered and awakened, to open, and to start to take a journey back, 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 back through time and space. Muhundea kiare, doso tokorrikia dekiande, no osho tokorrikiatai, bosho tokuya, ha ha ha, bosho tokuya, ha 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 ha, gia kiariana, to go back, 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 brother, going back into the point of time that holds the severance point that you lost, the connection to the fullest representation of your light warrior, the Viking of truth. Miandae kiaria tekestayende, mosotokore akiariana, neshete kiaria te 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 te, meshete kiaria te 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 te. As you allow this energy to come through, inviting the vision, the perceiving, and the remembrance of what is here for you, to activate the neuropathways into a frequency that you see this version of self, not only in your past, but in your now. Mianda ki kiare te 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 te. Be kia dai 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 ana. Mo o korea kia shtaka. Bush. Bush. Goya kea kaya daya daya na. As your being starts to open to the templates of the light warrior, activating those and locating them, asking your inner warrior to show you exactly where they're located within your physical vessel. As we ask the Trinity now, to turn on in all three pillars, strong, solid, and full of vibrancy, communicating in all directions of mind, body, spirit, consciousness, vessel, spirit. The soul is but just one layer of who you be, inviting yourself to access as many layers as you can possibly perceive. Receive yourself now as we ask this sacral chakra to show you what your templates look like, feel like, and what they hold. What is the energy signature of your light warrior template? Boshotokoria te keria te keria te keriana ne ekeria shotokore do serehi do sorehi akiaria torianai mo oshotoko e kiare mo oshotokoria kiariande mo oshoto ko. As we ask these templates now to activate and to return any of the lost, stolen, or given up on energy so that they are balanced, synergized, and harmonized, and they are in alignment with the new Earth's frequency, the structures and the frameworks of the new timelines forward, and that you upgrade your energy field, your plasma body, and your organic matter to hold this coding. Mia kiaria to guariandeana. No shotogoriastka. Dorehi. Doheri. Yohokoyana. As we balance the masculine and feminine pillars within your being so that they come together in one full pillar of light, active on both the left and the right sides but merging into one. You are not separate. Mayandaya kori. Boshotokoreataya. Boshotokoreataya. You are whole and complete, powerful, strong, all-knowing, and here for great purpose. Bereakiare tukwena. Mo oshotore ande you. As you ask now for your warrior of light to show you where in your vessel requires clearing of density, dark matter, and separation consciousness that no longer serves your highest path as a warrior of light, a Viking of truth. As we access these pockets of dark consciousness that no longer serve, that are a limitation to your being, and we ask them to be infused with pure source light, to break down the density, the decay, the demonic energies, satanic energies, and any signatures that hold a frequency that keeps you in separation. To ask to transmute the lower vibrational frequencies that are held within your molecular structure, just with the intention and the command to do so. Moshotokore. Dekeria tekeria tekeriana. Moshotokoria kiaria kiariana. Ya. Kia. Hu. Nahakiande. No. Nahakiande. Cleansing, clearing, and purifying those and sending them down to the earth to take on a new form of physical matter that is aligned with a new frequency for the betterment of all. As we now ask to scan through the entire Trinity, through the quantum field, and through the karmic thread and the karmic imprint, to locate and access any of the fragmentation where you have felt as though you cannot hold your power, you cannot hold your strength, you cannot hold the force of light. or the information that you are, out of fear that you will hurt someone. Make a decision that causes destruction or harm innocent beings. And we're asking to cleanse, clear, and purify these energy signatures and any belief systems, narratives that are attached to them, gathering them up through all time, space, dimensions, all hooks, cords, and threads. Mo satakaye kiria, ma asatakaria e kiriana, ma asatakaria e kirianai, mo oshotokore kkk, mo oshotoko e kkk. Basatahe. And you're releasing this density that has held you in the suppression of the strength, the courage, and the conviction to stand in your truth, to fight for what's right, and to use your power. Releasing all belief systems that you are the patriarchy, that you created the patriarchy, or that the patriarchy is not of the benefit to this reality or any other reality. And we are asking to cleanse, clear, and purify these belief systems in the recognition that they will distort you from holding your masculinity in your masculine and male form, that all resistance to the energies of control, power, volatility, strength, ego, intensity, arrogance, will push away the unified and the clear representation of what these energies hold in truth. So we're going to release any attachments from the neural pathways now, cleansing, clearing, and purifying the neural pathways of what it is to be masculine, what it is to be a man in this reality, and what it is to be a warrior, a Viking, or a fighter. Releasing these constructs and frameworks from the brain now, dissolving and allowing God, Source, Creator, to give you the true definition of these energies. As we ask the pineal gland now to activate completely and come into its highest evolved state that is maintainable within this physical vessel now, to open and to receive and to connect with the third eye and then the crown. So the trinity of the brain is fully active, online, and at the very center point, the spark of infinite consciousness is activated, so that all visionary energies, all perceptions of truth, all knowings of what is right, what is true as a warrior of light, of Viking, of truth, to have the discernment and the conviction in the receiving of your own communion with God. To receive that now. Dea kiaria tu koreandea te keria shete keria tu koende. Maha karia tu koena. Mahata karia tu koeriana. Mata karia ku tu shta. Ha. Shta. Ha. as we ask that the neuropathways and the way that the hormones within the masculine vessel, the male body, are active and balanced and synergized, so that the testosterone levels are increased to the potency that supports the frequency and the channel in the way of the divine masculine. That all hormone levels are reconciled and recalibrated. That the chi center is reclaimed by plugging that back in and cleansing, clearing, and purifying the muddy waters, the density, the muck, the metallic gunk that oozes through, washing it away, sending it down, 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 down to the earth, releasing, 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 no longer holding this decay, this illness, this suppression, and releasing any attachments to the belief systems of having to kill for love, having to kill to protect, or having to kill to survive, knowing that the more that you access your chi center, that these are realities and experiences that you no longer have to choose, that you can choose to make change in a way that is powerful through the unification of light, of remembrance, of the protection of those like the purified expression of Lucifer, the purified expression of Archangel Michael. Warriors, protectors, ruthless in their love and their source guidance. As we now ask to cleanse, clear, and purify any severed or disconnected expressions from sacral to throat, sacral to crown, and returning them in both directions. As we ask your inner warrior of light, your Viking of truth, to continue to show you vision. What is it that you are here for? In this archetypal energy, what are you here to do? What are you here to be? To see, receive, and come into the clarity of remembrance of what that is for you now. Baaka ekia kia kia kiana moi amaeo moi amaeo moi amaeo moi amaeo. As you receive this message, this vision, this knowing, we're asking to activate all of the templates, codes, frequencies, and remembrance that sit within your cellular memory that hold this cosmic intelligence, and to reclaim the technology that has been lost, hidden, or misused through any time-space dimension, returning it cleansed, cleared, and purified into your being. Watching yourself receive this information, this technology, these gifts. Receiving through the quantum field, accessing the points of time, seeing what they hold for you. knowing that what you are seeing is you. You are this. Mayanda kiria kiaria kiaria kiriana. Ma kiriata 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 kiriana. As you continue to access this, we now ask that any implanted thought forms, devices, or any energy signatures that have kept you from being able to integrate and maintain these frequencies are now released, relinquished, and let go of. All oaths, vows, agreements, and contracts to any beings that have kept you in limitation from reclaiming these technologies, this frequency, and this knowing of who you are now nullified. They are now null in void by universal law, the law of one, and sovereign free will and choice, revoked, renounced, resounded, and rescinded, completed. Meandaya kiaria tukuyana. Moa shata ha hoa kia. No ha ha ka sh do nea nea nea. As we now ask that the 12 strands of DNA are completely activated, and that the process of activation of the throat chakra, if you are not already fully active within your voice, Meandaya Koriandiana, your third eye and your crown will come online to start to clear the distortions of how you speak the word of truth, how you speak your truth, so that you can allow your vibrational resonance to align to what you are creating in the world. As we ask these chakra systems to come online and to start going through the clearing process, to maintain the word of God, to be a speaker and a warrior of light, in whatever form is true for you. Miandaya kiria tu kuriate kiriate kiriate kiriana. As we ask for a full recalibration of the vessel and allowing for all templates of the Knights Templar, the Christos Brotherhood, Mayanda Kiriande Hashdeana No Okoriandeana, the Fire Warriors, Moshotokori, Beri Hatata, 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 the Seraphim Dragon, Migia, Niastakargia, Morgia, Dorshtai. We'll activate now. Fully activating, allowing this frequency to come in and to transform what can no longer be held, as you remember who you are and why you are here. Asking this warrior of light that you be to now take you into the future, to take you on the timeline, to see your future self in 5 years' time. To sense, see, perceive the warrior of light, the Viking of truth, the pillar of divine masculine that you are, and to see the vision, receive the word, and know, what does he look like in this world? What is he doing? How does he hold himself? How does he show up for himself, for his family, and for others How does he stay in his conviction of truth? Let him show you. Let him show you exactly through vision, feeling, and acknowledgement of what that is. Because you are this already. And yet you are only just remembering. As you walk closer to this future version of yourself, you're going to ask him now to hand you a gift, a symbol, a metaphor, or a sequence of numbers. Gifting you this lost, hidden treasure of power, of solidification, of stability, of foundation, the framework. What he gives you, you're now going to place within your body and return it to its rightful place. Feeling it enter your field, feeling your heat rise, seeing the vision, allowing. You're going to ask him for a second receiving, a gift, an ability, or a message. No oshoto korea karia karia ga karia karia kariana ga kariana. As he passes it over, you receive instantaneously, and you place it with the awareness of what it already is, even if you do not know how to use it, back into your body. You're now going to ask this future version of yourself what he needs you to remember so that you can line up to this representation of your truth in the fastest, most powerful quantum leap of expression that creates new realities, that reclaims the warrior of light that you are. What do you need to remember? Bayate giador, baate giador, doshunde niana, doshunde india kiakore, booko ea iane, o kayandae hi, o kayande hi. As you receive this message, asking if there's anything else that he wishes to share with you. And then what you're going to do is you're going to realize that this version of you is here now, and you are it, and you are going to step directly into him. I am this. This is me. I am this. This is me. I am this. This is me. as you allow your being to integrate into this new expression of you that is here now, and that will guide you with each step forward in your human journey moving forward, that it may take some adjustments to this new frequency, and that your human expression may require some patience. We ask to cleanse, clear, and purify any of the distortions that sit within the Trinity that may make integration challenging. And we cleanse, clear, and purify any foreign matter, any AI, or any Archon energy that may affect the integration process. And we ask that the neural pathways go through a recalibration where we pull out any hooks, cords, threads, any knots, ties, or disconnected aspects from light plasma to organic, and completely recalibrate the brain so the cosmic and the 3D can join, so that the man can become the light warrior. Recalibrating, realigning. As we ask all meridians, chakras, and activation points to move through the exact same process, through organic plasma to light. And we now ask that you start to come back to your body from wherever you have journeyed to. Coming back the same way you came, ensuring that you have gathered all information, all messages, all geometry, all protection codes, all safety codes, all that is required for you to complete this transmission. As you come back into this time and space, we are anchoring this energy down into your Earth Star Chakra, strongly sending it down with a big breath. Anchoring it into the Earth Star grid, the human grids, down into the cosmic grids, the ley lines, the song lines, the diamond center of the Earth, and into the void. Breathing in again, down to the void. This is you, you are this. As above, so below. We're also sending this energy up and we're anchoring it into the light. This pillar is now recalibrated to your light warrior, your Viking of truth. And locking it in place in the heart. Sending it out in all directions so that you can gift this through the being of that which you are, without a word, without a need to do or say anything. This is you. You are enough. Breathing into the heart now and sending it out. Breathing it into the heart and sending it out. Breathing it into the heart and sending it out. Taking the time now to gently come back to your physical body. Starting to ground into the feet, into the ankles. Grounding down now into the calves, the knees, the thighs, the hips, the lingam, the buttocks, the stomach, the spine, all of you coming back to the here and now, your chest, into your upper back, your arms, hands, neck, front of the face and the crown of the head, wriggling the fingers and toes if you haven't started to create movement, starting to allow your energy frequency to come into your now moment, and also allowing for your energy frequency to arise in your breath, making some wriggles of your hips or your shoulders and your head from side to side, and coming back completely present here and now. 1, 2, 3, opening the eyes to the present moment, wide awake. Remembering that integration can take some time for your human reality to catch up, and that you may feel a sense of fatigue, expanded chi, which could create the feeling of excessive sexual energy, creativity, or heat, that this is normal, that your sacral chakra has gone through an activation, clearing, and turning up process in recalibrating to the rest of your field so that you can start to be that of the channel of the masculine that you are. This will require more water and an awareness that you may have some shadow aspects of your consciousness come up to try and prevent you from fully anchoring that which you are, but that is already done. So when it arises, see it and see the potency of what you hold and choose the new energy. If you resonated to receiving this masculine man transmission for the divine masculine, please share with our brothers. It is important for the brothers to rise. And if you felt a resonance or a potency to work with me in relation to your remembrance journey, perhaps you know that you are a God incarnate or a warrior of light that is here for mass change, that has a purpose that most could not conceive. I am opening my one-on-one mentoring for men in the initiation through the rites of passage through the quantum field. So this is for the men that have already established a professional career, success in some form of the 3D reality. And I align successful entrepreneurs into their soul's path and their dharmic knowing. So if that resonates, please reach out to me directly through the links below. Subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed this transmission. And it has been an absolute pleasure and honor to be of service to the brothers in arms.